Hello and welcome, lovely folk. We are getting into the yearly reading for 2025 for the sign of Aries here. We're going to start off with tea leaf here, then we'll grab an animal spirit, and then we'll move into the tarot, which we have 𝕃'𝕌ℕ𝔼. Then I might clarify with the Enchanted World Tarot. We have Queen of the Moon Oracle and Moonology, as well as runes, some charms. So we're going to do the charms a little bit different for the yearlies. We're going to put them on a yearly altar mat. So we'll see what comes out for that. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started. All right. I'm also feeling this. Okay. Well, okay. I'll also grab this. Quite a bit here. Okay. Let's pull these ones aside. Alright, we'll start off with those then. So we have December. So this is December of the following, I mean, it potentially could be this year, but this is for the reading for next year. But something could happen this December that affects the year of 2025. But it also could be for the year 2025. And we have August. So those months will have some significance for you in some way. And we have wealth. Okay, so we have goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. We have beetle, good fortune. Wow. We have turkey, someone is behaving stupidly. We have coins, money will be coming to you. You know, we're gonna put this one over here. This one here. Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. That definitely probably goes with this turkey here. Someone is behaving stupidly. Spear, heartache over what you no longer have. Rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters. Egg, success assured with good plans and hard work. Skull, hidden secrets can harm you. Carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. Basket, recognition, reward for merit. And door, opportunities are waiting for you. Go ahead and move these. Ooh, okay. Just sort of spun these over here. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab your animal spirit. Now this is like a card for the year, so this animal, you know, could be very significant for you for the whole year. Especially if we see one come up, you know, more than once here. You know, that will really highlight that. Alright, spirit guides and angels. What animal spirit for the year of 2025 for Aries? Okay, we have a few here. Now, I'm not going to read these. You can look into them if you would like, but like their symbolisms, or you could especially again if you see them, you know, more than this time, but there's definitely, you know, going to be a message there for you. But we will read the Queen of the Moon Oracle. So Cheetah, Black Egg, and Scorpion. Okay. You know what? No, we won't. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into your tarot here. Alright, spirit guides and angels. Messages for Aries for the year 2025. What does Aries need to know for the year of 2025? Oh, we had some flippers there. What does Aries need to know for the year 2025? Please guide Aries. Okay. I kind of got for this one could go either way. I guess not. Okay. So we have here King of Pentacles, but it is in the reverse. And we have King of Swords in the reverse. So some of you perhaps have struggled to find work, or you have been struggling for ideas, or you just perhaps don't feel stable, like a stable income. So this is like your present, this is how you're like feeling at the beginning of the year, perhaps even now. But we have the Ace of Chalices, the Nine of Wands, and the Queen of Swords in your challenge position. Now I am seeing here, because we do have a King and a Queen of Swords here, there could be some kind of conflict. Now I did get in your meditation about balancing fire and water, masculine and femininity, the divine masculine and divine feminine within you. So that could very well be that some of you might very much so perhaps push away your emotions or sort of disconnect. So this year you're being very called to balance that fire and water energy, to get to the root of your reactions, your triggers, and see the root cause of those, and you know, balance them out. Yeah, especially with Ace of Cups here. So in this particular case, I'm definitely getting that it's like that inner reservoir of emotions, and that you often might disconnect from that, and it's actually blocking you in some way and making you feel like not as stable as you could. And this year that's going to change. This is something you're looking at, because it's made you feel you know, heavy weight. Now we'll see the outcome here. Oh, I did also get a picture, an image of a cup, and that it was about the heart chakra. And interesting, because all this success and money and stuff as well. And I did get 𝕃'𝕃, the rune, in your meditation. Writing might help you with, some of you with that, balancing your emotions and your fire and water. I also got rear view mirror, which is like looking back. So you might be looking back on some things to help you move through them. All right. We have 7 of Pentacles. We have 9 of Swords in the reverse here. So it does look like you're going to be taking the steps towards doing this. You are going to be putting that work in and getting stable, reaching in and, you know, really looking at the roots and the fruits, like, and trying to get to a place where it no longer affects you. So I do see success here with that. Now this card, I felt it say, like I heard this can go either way. So we have King of Cups here. So what I'm getting is it's like, yeah, it's really up to you to put the work in to get to this place of self-fulfillment, like of feeling more connected with your emotions here. And it's going to actually make you feel more fulfilled, which I think in turn unfolds into the external, to where you start feeling more fulfilled and bringing in that wealth, that, especially because it says here increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. I think it's both. I think that one sparks the other here. So yeah, this is very, very beautiful. So it looks like it'll be a good year for you. It'll be about, you know, getting in tune with yourself and letting that help you flow better in life. All right, let's go ahead and get your Queen of the Moon Oracle. All right, Spirit Guides and Angels messages for Aries for the year 2025. Self-love. So that's definitely what this all comes back to and is about. You know, I should also note, like, when you look back at those things and when you, you know, aim to fill your cup, like, you're doing so in a place of love. You're not doing so with judgment looking back. You're trying to do this to help yourself. So, like, doing so in a non-judgmental, in a purely observational way, to know that it's to, like, better yourself and to give yourself that self-love. That's very important here. Now let me go ahead and grab. Okay. So this, oh, also this is card number 6. Here we go. And it is a waxing crescent. Now these, for Moonology, and even this as well, you know, these could be, have some kind of importance. So, let's go ahead and read it. Self-love. Radical self-love is necessary. Empowerment starts from the inside out. Do not compare yourself to others. Start your change with focus and love of self. Every day, I bring radical self-love to body, mind, and spirit. Sometimes we feel we are not enough. Sometimes we are even told we are not enough by our own voice, the voices of others and our culture. Not smart enough, not pretty enough, not powerful enough, not talented enough, not good enough at what we choose to do. And as a result, all of this makes us not love ourselves enough. Then there is the opposite. that we are too something, too tall, too short, too fat or too thin, too wrinkly, too pimply, too old, too young. Too much, full stop. Is it any wonder that many of us feel such self-loathing or dissatisfaction with the self? Please simply stop. Put your blinkers on. Breathe. Be with yourself. Do ritual. Speak to the goddess or whatever energy floats your boat and ask for help. Yes, indeed, listen to any or all of the crazy misdemeanors that your mind may throw at you, but then hug these untruths like a crying puppy and soothe the reasons they are there. Know that you are doing the best you can right now, that you are not your past, and you can soothe yourself, and most importantly, you can move on. Know that this craziness is just a diversion from knowing yourself really well and discovering amazing, delicious aspects of yourself that are entirely satisfying. Focus on you, not others, and discover where you really might like to change. If anywhere or anything, for your own personal benefit, not for some outward measure of enoughness. True power and happiness come from the inside out, like an unfurling spiral. Woe is the person who relies on the opinions of others to gain happiness and self-measure. Choose radical self-love. Choose you. So companion stone or metal, rose quartz. So if you have some rose quartz, go ahead and, get it near you. Perhaps hold it while you meditate. You can even sleep with it under your pillow. Look into that. All right. And then we have Moonology here. Spirit guides and angels, messages for Aries for the year 2025. Okay, what are you up to? So we have a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. Now if you're already in a relationship and you're feeling good about this relationship, this could be taking it to the next level, or, a new part of the cycle begins. But, so it doesn't have to just be like if you're single, a new romantic cycle begins, but that as well, of course, too. And show the world the real you. When I want to note, I did say new moon in Libra, and this is full moon in Aquarius. So also these time periods could be very important for you for this year. So when the new moon in Libra occurs, or the full moon in Aquarius. So perhaps look into that. All right. So we will move over to your, grab your runes and your charms, and I will see you there. Hello and welcome, lovely folk. So, okay, so this is going to be your charms for Aries for 2025, but I would like to note that this card was actually flipped when I went to put the cards and shuffle back into the deck. So it actually inspired me. I think I'm going to pull a main card for everybody at the end, for when I come into this, for a card for the year. So there's always a tarot card for the year itself, but this is going to be your card for the year. I just would like to note that. So the Chariot, movement forward, progression is going to be a huge theme for you this year. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna move these after I finish here, but for now, I'm gonna have them right here. All right. Okay, those are your runes. Yeah, I'm gonna do this actually. Woo, quite a bit there. Okay, so we actually had this charm fall. It is an A. So I'm gonna put it in the middle here. It's not, you know, any part of the year specifically, but we do have, so we have the unicorn. This was in Pisces. So that is, so Pisces is the month of March. So March, unicorn is about ideas coming in. So you might be having some ideas coming to you in March. It's also about unicorn businesses. So it can be about business, but also they're unique, they're rare. So it could have to do with that, or like appreciating your unique self, especially with this heart and heart here. So that could be about filling your heart, that self-love that we saw in your reading. And again, that's in March or in Pisces season. Now I will say, like, I'm going by the like majority of the season being in that, so it's not just March, but you know, Pisces season. All right, we have here in Aries season, your season, we have light. So I think you're gonna have an extra boost of energy within your period of time. We have the flower. Also, again, like your birthday. I'm thinking of like a birthday candle there. I also just got that song, This Little Light of Mine. Okay, the flower, you're blossoming. We have a baby here. Some of you may hear news of a baby. We have the rune of, you know, let's go ahead and get the runes done because I was gonna read them for you. So let's do your runes real quick. Now you'll have to bear with me and forgive me if I mispronunciate these. I am still, you know, still learning these. I also want to, well, we'll see if it comes out actually. But we have here Laguz, which is water, the unconscious. And this is in your season, which is interesting with balancing fire and water, since this is water and Aries is of course fire. Connected with running water and consequently with emotions and intuition, we should get in touch with our intuition and our emotions, give them free reins under supervision. Deep-seated instincts shouldn't take the power from us. Psychic abilities and hidden creative abilities should be encouraged. Another subject is the change of oneself with greater happiness as a result. So yeah, that's actually very connected with the reading there. We have an 8 ball. So again, that's kind of reminding me of, because I'm thinking of the magic 8 balls and like asking questions. So it's like kind of diving deeper into intuition as well. So Yeah, okay. For the Taurus season, we have here. Now I will note, it can be, when they're flipped, that can mean, you know, it's kind of like a reversed tarot card. It's, I would say it's calling you to do this. Alright, we have 𝕃'𝕼𝔼, trouble, misfortune. Okay, so this says suggest a frustrating and difficult period characterized by unexpected problems, misfortune, or illness. Philosophical considerations concerning a problem must not lead to despair, and frustration not to rashness. Great possibility that coming changes will influence the future in long terms. Possibly inconvenience and fight, but extra effort will heighten the esteem. That's kind of remind me of the Chariot with that. So it's like, you're going to move through this, but there is, of course, like life always throws challenges and curveballs at us. So there could be some kind of curveball here in Taurus season that really asks you, again, I think it's connecting back to this, to connect to this. So perhaps if you ignore this, or ignore your emotions, you know, something's going to really remind you to connect to that, because it's going to cause some frustration. I'm just getting frustration off of it. Okay, so this is kind of yearly energy. It's like not placed to any specific season. So that we have, so this is 𝕃'𝕼𝔼. Now it is in the reverse here. It came reverse and reverse, but we're not really kind of taking it that way. We're kind of going to read these by way of just taking it all in. It's a symbol of courage and devotion. So I think it's like you might struggle to gain this courage to move forward, but you're going to. It's just something you have to like focus on throughout the year, is giving yourself that courage to keep going. Okay, at the same time, the sun's mighty masculine power appears together with passion, which brings good fortune, which we saw that card as well in your reading. Wait on patience. Reminder that some rules must be followed. Encourage you to stand on your own feet and have faith in yourself. Positive actions and perseverance prompt respect. And I love that that's like there with the Chariot. Yeah, especially because we have a warrior right here. Alright, so that is it for your runes there. So I'm just going to start here with the rest in the year, the full year. So we have the watermelon, which can be about like hydration for one. Make sure you stay hydrated throughout the year. Secondly, it's like a sweet treat. You know, it cools you down in the summer, which again is reminding me of fire-water balancing. We have the bear, which is like a little ice cream treat. I'm getting with this though, rest, and also looking at food and how it affects your sleep. We have a little, especially with this year, this is like a little cloud on a pillow. So definitely sleep is a big theme for your year. It's going to really help you. We already said this A. So A could be in your name, could be in somebody's name. It could be like starting at the beginning. Like it's the first letter of the alphabet. It could be like alpha energy. Yeah. We have this little ice cream cone here, which again is about like a sweet treat. I'm getting like kind of good fortune. And I'm getting the idea of how ice cream can melt away. So it's like, for one, melting away all your troubles. Don't let them affect you. Move through them. You don't want to just repress things. You want to, take them as they come, but let it melt away and not affect you. All right, so also for Aries, back onto Aries here, it's Aries season. We also have a clover, so there's also going to be good luck for you in your season. Okay, moving on to Taurus here. Taurus season, I see a heart. That could be about self-love. That could be about working with your heart chakra and filling your cup. And then we have the star here in Gemini. I'm getting that an idea that you communicate could make you shine in some way. People are going to really respect an idea that you might have and share during Gemini season. And that looks like it for, so you have a very productive beginning part of the year. I think you go very internal. Oh, we do have actually a charm over here. That would be in Libra season. So I guess a very big beginning of the year, but then also a big beginning, or a big ending here. I'm getting breakthrough as well with this unicorn. But yeah, so for Libra, this it's like a little float, but it looks kind of like Minnie Mouse. Perhaps you'll take a vacation during Libra season. That's all I'm really getting off of that. I'm not getting a lot off of that one, actually. But yeah, and again, it doesn't mean there's nothing going on within these months, of course, but these months are just very highlighted here. Okay, so we will leave this here. I thank you so much for being a part of my journey and welcoming me to be a part of your journey as well. And until next time, lovely folk. Oh, I also want to add that also these can be about like the moon's cycle itself. So, it could be, at the this is the last quarter. Within certain months, you might have more oomph, more fortune with you during this part of the cycle of the moon within all of these months. Same with the heart. You could, heading towards the new moon could be a very good time for you to connect with your heart. Alright, I also want to wish you a wonderful 2025. And until next time, lovely folk.